Richie? Are you in here? Richie, you little shithead, you better get your butt in here and get to bed! Don't look at that! I told you never to come in my room! What was that on the computer? Just a game. So, what are you building? Get out of here! Okay, but I'm warning you. If you're not in bed, asleep before Charlie gets here, you're dead. Best. It's better. What about your brother? It's in bed. It's like bear in hibernation. Oh shit. Richie, what are you doing? You were supposed to see it. See what? Ow! You should have minded your own business.
Who the hell is ringing the doorbell at this hour of the morning? What time is it anyway? It's about 6. Oh, it's either the sun coming up or hell freezing over. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Chuck.
Well, I guess it's hell since you're here with luggage. You have anything to do with this?
Come on in, then, Jenny.
Answer my question. You have anything to do with this?
I'm here to help wrap things up.
It ain't Christmas. Wrap what things up?
Pages things.
Pages things don't need wrapped up.
Really? So you've written all the thank you notes? You've done something with all your stuff? Have you ordered a headstone yet?
My wife dies and I gotta write thank you notes?
Yeah, I think we could use her help then.
You know the first word this woman said to me in 15 years is right now?
So what?
So, before that, the only thing she'd ever say to me is some passive-aggressive attack which would elucidate her perfections and my lack thereof.
You know what? Never fucking mind. No, hold on. Dad, we could use some family right now, okay? Because in case you haven't noticed, I just keep shrinking. It's okay, Neil. I'll call you. No, it's not okay. You two need to let the water go into the goddamn bridge. Shit. My friend.
Hello? I'm doing this little research on cameras. And there's evidence that music can actually be heard by persons in a coma. So your mom told me you like the Pujo sisters, so I believe country music to be America's most unfortunate invention. But if you like it, here goes. Oh, the calls around could wake you up. Hey, Doc. You got a great mother, you know. She's really houting on herself. She could use you waking up. Huh? Buddy.
Hey.
Hey.
What's wrong?
Just want you to know that I fought this, but it came from upstairs, so don't kill the messenger.
What?
Sarah, they're bringing in the coal anchor.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Sarah?
I am the only anchor here, Troy.
Yes, and one of the last of a dying breed, Sarah. No local newscasts have a solo anchor anymore. It's no reflection on you.
Oh, the hell it ain't.
They just think it's time that we team you up with someone.
Oh, why? So you can be like a kissy buddy buddy and do everything but report the news?
Yeah.
Well, who is he?
It's a she.
A she?
Billy Hayes.
From Austin?
Yeah.
She's huge then. Why the hell would she want to come here?
This is the next step on the network track. Houston and New York, LA.
Oh, what? So I'm just a rung on the ladder for her to step on?
No. You are the woman who got on the ladder first. She has to follow you up.
It's really smooth. Tell a girl her career is going on the downside and make her feel good about it all in the same sentence.
Sarah, your career is not on the downslide.
TJI, not much time. Okay, this replaces the zoo story, B-roll footage. You wanted to see the visuals that go along with the copy? You've got less than 5 minutes.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, you better. But you better be here after this broadcast because this conversation is not over.
After the broadcast, we have dinner reservations, and I refuse to discuss work over surf and turf.
Oh. An 18-year-old woman was electrocuted last night in the Houston suburb of Deer Park. Her 10-year-old brother has been arrested and charged with murder.
for allegedly pushing an electrical appliance into the hot tub that was occupied by the woman and her boyfriend.
Hello? Late. Brilliant observation. Have you ordered anything tasty for me, darling?
I don't know what you want.
Darling, I'm hurt. You haven't learned my culinary taste by now?
I don't think they serve martinis here, my friend.
I'll stick to water, same color. Thank you. We're Neil Angela.
Angel's doing adverse wind training at Elmham.
Neil's doing a little research for me.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to have you back at the round table, Chucky.
Really? Well, I can't say it's good to be back, Gertrude. Just for the record, the only reason why I'm back is I ain't got fuck all else to do. Which brings us to the reason for Sarah's little powwow.
Okay, a story I was doing caught my attention. A 10-year-old boy named Richie Lewis was arrested for the murder of his big sister. And here's the thing, okay? Last month I did a story on a fire that burned down a family home and killed everyone in it except for a 10-year-old girl named Kelly Jones.
Well, that sucks, but what's that to do with us?
Because in the old timeline, Kelly Jones was the one arrested. Richie Lewis wasn't.
So somebody scrambled with the timeline.
Yeah, but don't you think it's an awfully big coincidence that two 10-year-old kids killed family members in a month within a mile from one another?
Yeah, I think it's a coincidence, but I don't see what's got to do fuck all with Earth blowing up.
I do. I've been checking into a mud that Sarah found out this kid Richie. Did you tell me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, this kid Richie was playing.
Mud, what's that, a new word?
No, MUD, M-U-D. It's a multi-user domain. It's online. Richie was obsessed with it. I'll never guess the name of the company that provides the server.
What to do?
Leviathan Systems.
Leviathan.
Not enough evidence for you?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Please, come in. Thanks. Kelly will be so excited to talk to a real live TV star. I don't know.
Yet isn't it refreshing how she rolls up her sleeves and does the work all by herself?
And you are?
Oh, this is Dr. Kurt Matheson. He's going to be assisting me with my research on the effects of traumatic events on a child's psyche. How's Kelly doing?
Oh, well, Kelly is a very resilient child. She's bounced back quickly. She seems to be doing well in her new school. She's handling the whole tragedy much better than I am. The only thing that's worrying me is that she's had 3 seizures. She never had one before the fire. What did the doctor say? The latest theory is that the seizures are psychosomatic because she's repressing her emotions.
That's not said. It's not possible.
Oh, Kelly, this is Sarah Forbes. Recognize her from TV?
No,
Sure you do. She reads the news.
I hate the news.
Oh, that's okay. I hated the news too when I was 10. It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Kelly, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
No?
Oh, please come in.
I bet you miss your parents a lot too.
Not really.
Kelly, do you have any idea how that fire got started?
Aunt Adele doesn't play hopscotch as good as my mom. She plays checkers much better, though.
I don't think the 5 questions we get an answer.
I miss my class at school, too. Especially Josh and Trudy. This is Josh, and Richie, and Trudy. And that's me.
I can't believe no one made a connection those 2 kids were in the same class.
Because the time the second murder happened, Kelly was in a different school. Nobody even bothered to check her old school.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier on you if I did this for you.
Don't you think you should have asked me first?
I don't see a reason to. I mean, why would you keep Paige's clothing?
What do you intend to do with all of it?
I was thinking about giving them to the Goodwill. What they did with that stuff.
Actually, Mom sent me a couple boxes of that stuff.
You did?
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Well, I'd love to see it. I mean, it might bring back some nice memories.
You might guess. I never opened them boxes. I gave this to Paige 2 years ago for her birthday. She loved cashmere. I love it a minute. I don't really know if I want some stranger wearing this stuff.
I'm sorry. I guess I should have checked with you first.
Yeah, you should.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we, pick out the things that have special sentimental value to you, and we'll put them aside, and then we'll pack the rest.
Everything in this house has sentimental value, Jenny. Everything.
Mr. Taggart, my name is Howard Long. I'm the principal of the school. Yes, how you do? This is my son Neil. Hi,
Hi.
Pleased to meet you. You must be very proud.
Proud, yeah, well, especially when Dad comes to speak at career day at school, he's just the greatest.
Well, your advance man here, he
The
tells
man's
me...
name is Mandel, what's a cut, Mandel?
Yes, of course, Mr. Mendel. He tells me that you're considering a special NASA program that hook up our school with the astronauts in the International Space Station. Yep, that's the plan. Great opportunity for school. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Long.
Good morning. Hi, kids. I'm Chuck. Y'all working real hard? Well, you can see this. It's our computer lab.
These are very fancy computers.
Oh, it's nice. You know, the best of everything.
I didn't think a public school had funding for something like this.
Well, most of them don't. But this lab was given to us by an anonymous benefactor. Anonymous.
You have no idea who donated this lab?
No, I'm guessing it would have been maybe a parent of one of the kids who was about to start school.
But why anonymous?
Well, anonymous donations are a little more common than you might think. You see, a lot of people, they don't want attention drawn to their wealth. But we're very pleased about the lab. The kids love it, parents love it, so everything's perfect. Pardon? I said everything's perfect. I mean, there's no complaints whatsoever. No. Well, there was one, time a mother pulled her kid out.
Why?
Well, as I recall, it was something to do with a concern on mother's part about our internet policy. She didn't like our limited restrictions on access.
So you're doing an investigative story on this computer lab?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew something was up that place. That's why I pulled Joey out of it.
So you did suspect that something was wrong?
Yeah, well, I let Joey sign up for the class, but after 2 weeks, I started to notice the change. Hey, Joey, did you notice anything unusual in the computer lab? Joey, you're being polite. Pause the game. What?
I'm sorry, Joey. I know you really want to get back to your game. I was just wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Okay, so the 2 weeks that you were there, did you notice anything strange in the computer lab at all?
Can I play my game now? Joey, I told you.
Yeah, no, okay.
Hey, Joey, that Gran Turismo?
Yeah.
It's the dirt track racing.
You kidding? Kick your ass.
Bring it on, little man. Let's go.
You said after a couple of weeks you noticed some changes. What kind of changes?
He became more introverted, quiet. He didn't want to play outside anymore. It was subtle. I think only a mother would notice. You'd think I'm paranoid.
Oh, no, not at all.
Literally 2 days after he started that class, his whole personality changed. Something bad was affecting my boy in that computer lab.
I believe you. I'm a mother too, and anytime there's a change in my little boy, I can feel it, even if nobody else can.
You have a boy?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 5.
Oh, he must be beautiful with a mom like you.
Thank you. Yeah, he is.
Oh, no, come on. How'd you know about that shortcut?
I beat you by a whole lap.
Hey, Joey, you ever play any mods?
I can't race anymore. Can I be excused? Sure. Hi, honey. Big corned beef sandwich. Your favorite. I mean, the smell would wake you up. Where'd that come from? Sweet man. I told him you liked the sisters.
Sarah. Glad you're here. I was just giving your new partner a tour. Kaylee Haynes, Sarah.
Forbes, I've been a fan of yours for years.
Thank you.
In fact, you're one of the women I study to improve my performance. You're definitely one of the best.
Now you're just blowing smoke on my eyes.
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure.
Listen, I want us to be friends, since we are going to play friends on TV and all.
I'm sure we will be.
I think that went well.
Yeah. I really believe you gave the family false hope, Dr. Mendel. I didn't promise them anything. I mean, they told them I was studying the genetic link to mental illness. Then why did they grant you full access? Why didn't you? Richie, my name's Dawson Mendel. He's my associate in you. Hey, Richie, what are you playing there?
Dragon Battle.
Dragon Legacy Fight?
You play?
Yeah, a little bit. Richie, can you tell us about your sister?
I'm through level 1 and 2 already. I have plenty of time to play here.
Oh, Dad. Hey, Richie, do you have an Ethernet web connection for that thing? Is he gonna be all right? He bit his tongue almost clean through. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is there any significance to the child's Game Boy being hooked up to the internet?
No, not that I know of. Why?
It's just that the detective that was here this morning asked the same question. It seems like an odd question from both of you. And when you asked the question, well, that's when Richie had his seizures.
Really?
Did you happen to get the name of this detective? I could do better than that. It was Kurt.
No, he's fine, really.
Good. Because it's come to my attention that some of the kids at the computer lab at school have been having seizures.
Oh my God.
So Joey isn't having them?
No.
Good. That's good to hear.
Do you think there's a risk he's going to start having them?
Well, if he hasn't started having them, he probably won't. Besides, he wasn't exposed to the lab as long as some of the other kids were, right?
So you came all this way to check on my little boy's health? What, is this part of the story?
No, it's not part of the story. It's just that my own little boy's been sick, so these things tend to hit me right in the gut.
I'm really sorry to hear that. But he'll be okay.
Thank you. Oh, so you'll call me if he exhibits any symptoms at all.
Thank you. He's fine, really.
To an accountant? Mike? I don't think that's the right sentiment. I don't like any of this. Why don't we just let the cemetery pick something that fits?
Fits.
Yeah, just let the cemetery pick something that fits with all the other stones around pages. So we don't want to pick something that's like a gigantic monolith that's going to overwhelm something a little modest next to it. Yeah, it'll be disrespectful to neighbors.
Well, let's just pick something fairly modest then.
Okay, I'll tell you what, sis, why don't you pick it? You're the one who always had the great aesthetic choice in the family.
Had he given any thought to the inscription?
Hell no.
Well, I always thought the dad was nice. It says,
Loving husband and father, brave pilot.
I never thought you went to his grave.
Now, why would you assume that?
Well, I kind of just thought since you didn't come to his funeral.
Here we go.
Well, you should have been there.
What I should have done is never let you in the door yesterday.
All right, come on, guys. Not here, please. I like this sentiment, loving wife and mother.
Great, that'll work. Tell you what, you handle it.
Miss Haynes, I need Mikey.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Hey,
Where's the lights around here?
Me and Fred.
Could you or Fred kick up that 10K backlight for me? Get a little more highlights in my hair. Oh, and could you send that camera guy over, please?
does this mean you'll never speak to me again?
I'm thinking about it.
You know I'm supposed to this, right?
Yeah, I know you were.
Stand by at 30.
Cover me, I'm going in.
And I never want to know that you went any closer than here.
Hey.
Sarah, I am so excited. Aren't you?
Oh, no, it's the sound guy.
I beg your pardon?
And 5.
Good evening, Houston. Tonight marks a very special occasion for KMDS as we welcome a new member to the Action Edition team. My new co-anchor, Haley Haynes.
Sarah, it's great to be here, and I can't think of a person with whom I'd rather share a desk.
Oh, Haley, I'm just happy to have some of the workload taken off my chest.
Oh, no doubt. Speaking of workload, shall we do the news?
Yes.
An arrest was made today in the robbery shooting death of 2 elderly men in Memorial Park last week.
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
Want to come out? You know there's such a thing as a grave marker showroom?
Yeah, I don't think it really started to sink in until I was looking at this marker stone. I mean, the grave is just a patch of grass to use the guy had stone on it, you know. Something to bring flowers on it. Magnificent. I'm sorry, I just really needed to talk to you, man. There's so much of a listener.
No,
What is it?
nothing. I just don't want this to go where it went last time we needed a shoulder.
You think that's why I came over here? Halt. Damn it.
Yeah, I thought we had a date for little B&E.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't realize how late it was. Yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Good, because I like to have company when I'm breaking the law.
Yeah. Holly, I gotta go. Can we talk about this later?
What are they doing here? It's the weekend.
I don't think my eggs are going to mix too well with the burnt whatever the hell this is in this pan.
Your eggs? The eggs in this house are my eggs, sister, and that's my spaghetti, which I like burnt. Why the hell did you come here anyway?
I told you already to help you deal with Paige's stuff.
It didn't take me 15 years. You come all the way down here to box up some sweaters.
Hey, you want to know why I came here? Because of something that Neil said at the memorial service. He stood there, all 17 years of him, and he said, 15 years is too damn long to hold a grudge.
I ain't holding no grudge.
He was talking about me.
Oh.
So he was right, and here I am.
So I'm forgiven, just like that.
What makes you think you have something to be forgiven for?
I don't start that tap dance with you, sister.
It's not a tap dance, Chuck. I would like to understand it, though. I mean, I know that you and Dad didn't exactly have a good relationship, but it was his funeral, for Christ's sake.
You know, sis, I'm dealing with one recent funeral. I ain't got time to open up and draw up another.
Should have been there for Mom and me.
You're right, I should.
What?
I said you're right. I should have been there for Mom and you. Just another one of those irresponsible moves you like to remind me of.
Then help me out with this, Chuck. Why? That's all I want to understand. Why not go to his funeral?
Because I didn't like him. And he didn't like me. So I didn't think he wanted me at his party.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous. It's just suffice to say that someone or something recently has brought me to a little enlightenment about Dad.
What enlightenment?
That my sister is my business.
Fine. Okay. Why didn't you explain this to me a long time ago?
A long time ago? What, you got soap in your ears? I just said it happened recently.
Okay, then why didn't you call me recently?
I did call you recently. I left you a message recently, and you didn't call me back. As a matter of fact, recently, you were in this very goddamn house at a memorial service, and you did not recently say shit to me.
Fuck. I'm an asshole.
Come again?
I said I'm an asshole.
Well, you said it, I didn't. I gotta be someplace.
Why don't we just go into that lab and pull the plug? Because there's no telling what could happen to these kids' brains if we interrupt whatever's going on in that lab.
Yeah, we don't know what'll happen if we don't. None of the kids who are still in class are having seizures.
Are you sure about that?
No, but we do know that the ones who are being pulled out, Kelly and Richie, are having very violent seizures.
Yeah, Joey Grossman was pulled out. He's not having any.
Well, that's because he was only there a short time.
All this bullshit is academic. Look, let me reduce it for you. If one of these pieces of computer code freaks is behind all this, what we want to know is what does it want with these kids?
Okay, that was my contact at the PD. I had to run a name of the detective whose card he got from the doctor, and there is no Sam Jakovsky in the police department, so I had to run reverse search on the phone number on the card. It's a cell phone number. It's not even listed.
So who is this guy?
Yeah, and why is he asking questions that someone might ask if they knew about Sessions?
What does one way to find out?
Can't see anyone.
That's him, guys.
Guess what? We were right. Let's go.
Mr. Jakovsky, I presume.
Yeah, Smith?
Well, actually, Smith ain't my real name.
Yeah, I guess that.
Name one Jakovsky ain't here it is.
What?
Tell me what your session wants with those children. Answer the damn question, you piece of ooze. This is boring as shit, as I say with torture.
I'm sure you would enjoy doing that. I'm not sure it would accomplish anything. And anyway, does this synthetic even feel pain?
Why don't we find out?
No.
Don't.
What?
I am not comfortable with the idea of torture, okay? It's not right.
It is a machine. It is not animal, vegetable, or mineral. It is a fucking machine.
You wouldn't have tortured Harry that way.
No, I wouldn't have tortured Harry that way, but Harry didn't kill my wife. Now tell me what your strictly deaky leaders doing with these kids and why.
Exactly, like disrupt his circuitry permanently.
So what?
So what, in a sense, you kill him?
Well, it better tell me what I want to know before that happens, right?
Yeah, talk to him.
Talk to him, Father, please.
No. Answer my fucking question. Answer it.
My son, is not the one who's affecting your progeny. He wants the same name
main thing is you.
Well done. I think you fried a few synthetic brain cells.
What same thing as me? What exactly is that?
Stop them.
Them. Who the fuck is them? You or them? What are you trying to do? Mind fuck me again?
You've damaged him already. You're gonna kill him.
I'll kill it. It thinks I'm expendable. It thinks my wife is expendable. I think it's expendable.
Not we need information from it.
Do they even have a pulse?
The one I made did. This one's different from ours. An equivalent concept. Congratulations, Chuck. You killed it.
Well, it wasn't alive.
Well, it could have told us exactly what those synthetics were trying to stop. But thanks to you, that's not gonna happen.
Hello?
Miss Forrest, is Heather Grossman Joey's mom?
Yes. Heather, what's wrong?
He's gone. I'm sorry I'm calling so late, and the police are already on their way here. It's just that I thought that maybe you could. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay, Mrs. Grossman, just slow down and take a deep breath. What happened? Did you see him leave?
No. I heard a noise, and I got up, and he was already gone. And it looks like he took his science project with him.
His science project? What science project?
I don't know. It was some electronic thing he was working on. He was very secretive about it.
Okay, Mrs. Grossman, just take it easy and wait for the police. I'll be there as soon as I can, okay? Joey Grossman took off in the middle of the night. He took some electronic thing with him.
What kind of thing?
She doesn't know. She said he was working on it in the bedroom. He was very secretive about it.
Something electronic, computer related?
Right, I'm thinking the first thing we need to do is get down to the computer lab.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Nothing.
Listen,
Yeah, I hear it.
sounds like children.
Why do I think those are synthetics?
Short bet is the computer's kids.
It's not gonna happen.
Put your leg down in the pool. You're gonna need to lock the door and stay by it. Start get down the other end of the pool. It helps. Kids out here. Sarah, get in here. You'll say, get out of the water. We're out of time. Get out of the water. Get this kid out of the water. Get out. Is everybody okay? The kids?
Unfortunately, none of the kids remember what happened, what they were building, or anything to do with last night.
I wouldn't call that unfortunate. Those are the kind of memories that will give a child nightmare for years.
I think what he's saying is unfortunate. Those kids can't tell us nothing.
Yeah, well, I feel bad for the family that lost their child. They're going to be searching for him for the rest of their lives.
But it doesn't make sense that the essentially involved was coaching the children to build a device designed simply to kill them and make them disappear.
I agree with you, but what the hell is that electronic asshole doing there?
And best guess, I think the essentially was making them build a transportation device. He took the boy and those synthetics somewhere.
Like where, off the planet?
Or to another dimension. No one knows.
Alright, has anybody else considered the idea that when we watched the Earth go boom, right before it happened, it was a blinding flash of light, much like the light we saw last night at the pool? That's right. And the first blinding flash of the light disappeared some kids, some of those freaks, and some water. And the bigger flash of light disappeared the whole world, which went boom. Common denominator here is that satellite we're trying to hang up. It's called Bright Sky.
Hi.
I think we have a conversation to finish.
Right. I'm sorry.
For what? Holly, what's going on?
What we did the other day.
Yeah, I thought it was
It was a mistake.
Okay. I was going to say special, but...
It was great. Physically, it was great. Don't get me wrong. It's just there was no...
What?
I don't think we should do it again.
Okay. Okay. Holly, listen. Please, no. I don't want you to be uncomfortable about us being physical, ever.
That's not what I mean. It's not just that.
Are you breaking up with me?
When we were doing Rapture, when our minds connected, I think I saw something.
What?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's weird. I just know it was something really bad. I know it doesn't make any sense, but...
This wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Neil, I'm sorry.
Me too.
I wanted you to know the truth. Neil. Neil, I'll call you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
It's not changed.
No. Oh, thank you for that.
Oh, well, it's the least I could do.
I don't understand why you feel you should do anything. You barely know him.
Well, I'm getting to know you, and I'd like to do anything I can to help you. Besides, I'd like to get exposed to new music. Not that I'll be listening to the Boutros sisters anytime soon, but...
First time I heard them, I walked into Zach's room and had them cranked. And instead of kicking me out like he usually did, he grabbed my hands and we started to dance. Yeah. First time I had any clue that he could dance. He's good too. He was twirling me, tipping me. His dad used to dance like that. So much.
I didn't know anybody. This was like... Really? Well, music's the best medicine. Come on.
Honey, I can't stay, and I can't let go until you say it isn't so.
Thanks for coming.
Anytime, honey.
I'll take your bag into the taxi. Here. Follow me. There you go.
Thanks, Chuck.
Bye, sis.